The game is about Jackal and his quest to destroy life as we know it.
I'm his greatest creation.
Everyone in the game is based on someone I know.
Kid, where are you?
That's me.
Yes, you did it! You got antimatter, man!
I know! I can't make it stop! It's reading the game!
Why is it reading the game? The cold steel kid, as I live and breathe. Which, son of a gun, I'm doing, aren't I?
How could you? You're just a program in a computer.
I can't stop Jackal without you. We're partners.
Are you telling me I'm in this living hell till the end?
If I may interrupt, just a small note, but if you get past this level, you'll still have your hands full with the others.
Beautiful day, boys. You don't get weather like this where I come from.
Look, we'll be finished here in a minute, pal. Then you two can have the place to yourselves.
Personally, I'm in no hurry. It's my lady friend who's chomping at the bit. Hey! That would be the chomping I was referring to. Isn't she something? And on top of that, she grows her own tomatoes.
Hard to believe. People in this town actually think they've got power.
Retard, quickly, my dear. We got 9 big fish to fry.
Oh my God. The president? Mm-hmm.
We put in the formal request over a year ago, and then yesterday his office called and said he can give me 10 minutes tomorrow morning.
That is so great.
Hope that's not an omen. So why did you want to see me?
Well, my dad is turning 50 next week, and I'm throwing him this big old party. The whole family is coming, except my stubborn brother.
Gus and your father still aren't talking? They weren't talking when I met him, and that must have been...
Like 5 years. I can't even bring the subject up anymore. So I was hoping...
You want me to talk to him?
It's really okay if you don't want to. But will you?
Gus.
I love Okay. Is it the game?
Let's not get crazy here. I mean, we lost like 40 other programs in the accident. It could be any one of them.
Or it could be the game. We'll compare gigabytes.
If the numbers match, it's the game.
Sure, yeah, if you want to waste some time, we can do that. How many gigs are we talking about here?
2,912.
All right. Now, if the gigabytes and those lost clusters match this number, which they won't, then it's a game, which it's not.
I have a good feeling.
So what do you think about Lauren, huh? Interviewing the president. And that's like not a bad guy to interview, am I right?
Peter, how many other programs do we have with at least 1,000 gigs?
I don't know, 7, 8? Gus, I'm telling you, it's not the game.
We had 3.
Hey, how do her expenses work anyway? I mean, does she like, pay out of pocket and then the magazine reimburses her, or does the magazine just like foot the bill for Peter?
We found the game.
I knew it was a game.
You found the game?
You see, I got a gift for this sort of thing. Okay. So now I can recover the game. And if I can recover the game, then I can... Gus, work with me here. If I can recover the game...
I can just erase the bad guys. If they don't exist in the game, they can't exist in real life.
It only makes sense. All right.
I gotta call Lauren.
Hello?
Lauren, are you sitting down? We found the game.
Gus, I'm waiting to see the president. You found the game? That's good for us, right?
Of course it's good. It means I can just erase the bad guys. If they don't exist in the game, they can't exist in life.
Only makes sense.
They make sense.
It's over? It's finally over? It's over!
Lauren? Lauren, it's not actually completely over.
There aren't degrees of over, Gus. Either something is over or it's not. For instance, a power linesman was electrocuted here yesterday. Do we need to worry?
Isn't that kind of like a job hazard? Like farmers who lose their thumbs in milking machinery?
Except that he was found 30 feet from the transformer. They can't figure out how he got there.
Relax, Lauren. Everything terrible that happens doesn't necessarily involve Jackal. Say hi to the press for me, okay? Bye.
It's weird how paranoid this game makes you. I mean, like, a guy gets killed, it's gotta be Jackal. A building blows up, ooh, it's gotta be Jackal.
Power linesman gets electrocuted. Gotta be Jackal. His body was found 30 feet from the transformer.
It's a ways away.
Any second.
Now think very carefully. Yesterday, at any time, did you notice if the lights dimmed?
Yes, they dimmed. I knew it was Jackal. I told you.
You told me nothing. You talked about electrocuted power people and you left out the key piece of information.
How do I know it's key or not? There was a weird death. I thought that was key.
Well, until you understand what's key and what's not key, don't leave anything out. Make long, detailed lists if you have to. It's Courtney Lake.
My divorce attorney?
Miss Ashburn, the president will see you now.
I'll be right with him.
Her first move is to get an electron gun. You find them in television sets. It converts her electricity into something she can shoot, just like it converts and shoots electrons in a picture tube.
Excuse me, her electricity?
She's packing 10,000 volts. I just said that.
No, you did not just say that, Gus.
Miss Ashburn, the president's schedule is extremely tight.
Gus, I can't do this right now. The president's schedule is extremely tight.
You don't have any choice. Now, she's programmed to get the gun at a place whose name infers honesty and integrity. Two things Courtney Lake knew nothing about.
Honesty and integrity.
Rubber grounds electricity, so pick up a pair of rubber boots. And if she gets close, throw one at her. It'll work like a cannonball. I'm on my way.
Boots. Gus, what's Jackal after?
The end of justice. He's going to destroy the Supreme Court.
Miss Ashburn, are you ready now?
Would you, give my apologies to the president? I have to, go ground electricity. off the leader of the free world. But hey, why not? It's not like I've got a career anymore. It's not like I've got a life. Kirk Electronics. Does that bring to mind honesty and integrity? I'm kind of going for that Captain Kirk angle. Or, Fox TV and Repair. Clever. Guess I'm getting pretty good at this game. Oh, wait. How much for the shoes? Grown woman, I shouldn't have to worry about grounding electricity. I hope these darts are made of real rubber. These hardly clash at all.
Can we help you, dear?
Yeah, do you have any TVs with electron guns?
Well, sure, they all do. Wouldn't have much of a picture without them. You see, they convert the electricity into the electrons.
Yeah, I know, I heard. Has another woman been in here asking the same question today?
You're the first.
Great. You mind if I browse?
Go right ahead.
Magnificent profession. Preying on the financial misfortunes of people who have nowhere else to turn. You, sir, are to be congratulated.
It's a living. Sure you wouldn't want a nice big screen? I got one for $500. I won't even charge you tax. What? You broke it, you bought it, lady. Honest Abe's rules.
Oh, apologies, Abe. I'm fresh out of cash. Courtney, dear, I'm afraid we'll have to charge. There's something so appealing about a woman with a weapon.
Oh my God. I am so sorry.
Dear, it's 5 o'clock. Were you thinking about buying something? If not, could we close up for the day?
Better check the fuse box.
Don't bother. Oh, and, yeah, you can close. I'm through. I blew it.
Honest Abe's Pawn Shop. How much closer can you get to honesty and integrity?
I did my best, Gus.
The only thing closer, maybe, would have been Honest Abe's Above Reproach Pawn Shop, but that is a huge long shot.
I thought Fox TV and Repair made sense. I'm sorry, okay?
Why? I'm just curious.
Michael J. Fox, all right? He married his girlfriend from Family Ties, who was played by Courtney Cox. I thought that was the connection.
Except Michael J. Fox married the girlfriend played by Tracy Pollan. Courtney Cox dates Michael Keaton. He's Beetlejuice. What's Beetlejuice got to do with Abraham Lincoln?
Nothing. I blew it, okay? Tell me why Courtney's turbocharged.
Well, as you can imagine, when I programmed your divorce attorney, I still had some residual hatred left. So in the game, I had her electrocuted.
Ah, electrocution. I note this level is especially whimsical.
She doesn't die. She absorbs the voltage. And if that's not whimsical, I don't know what is.
So how does she do it to the Supreme Court?
Where's the remote control?
They've got it nailed to the night table, next to where they've nailed down the alarm clock.
Okay. She hooks a generator up to that power cable she stole, and then she connects the cable to each of the judges' chairs, making them...
Electric chairs.
And the gavel strikes at 9 a.m. sharp. She electrocutes them.
If she's electric, why does she need the generator?
Well, she's only got 10,000 volts. That's a little shy to zap 9 people.
Oh, I wouldn't know. Having a normal brain, I've never studied the matter. So where do we start?
Did I mention this level was slightly different?
No. How is it different?
Well, hardly at all. Except the girl calls the shots, meaning you're in control. Other than that, it's exactly the same.
Why do I have to be in control? I don't want to be in control.
Because I was trying not to be so self-centered, all right? Isn't that what you accused me of in the divorce papers?
Last time I give you constructive criticism.
Her next move is to get the generator.
Cherry Tree Rental, honesty and integrity.
You're a natural. Yeah, hi, I'm calling about your commercial generators. No kidding. Someone else just called about the same thing.
Jackal?
Great, thanks.
They're all rented out until the morning.
Jackal can't make a move until then.
Oh, come on, folks. I know you're in there somewhere. Oh, fine. Okay. You want to make me work for this? Okay, you can make me. Well, hello, Shirley. Dr. Kramer. Good to see you. Killshot. Always a pleasure. Well, get ready, bad guys. 'Cause here I come.
So how do we kill Courtney?
Billy Joel.
Excuse me? I thought you said Billy Joel.
Wow. The Billy Joel album. The stranger. You have to fling it at her.
When you say fling, you also mean hit. That's included?
Yeah.
Why the stranger?
You're kidding, right? We danced to Just the Way You Are at our wedding. We made love to Only the Good Die Young on our wedding night.
We did?
You don't remember making love to Only the Good Die Young on our wedding night? Do you even remember our wedding night?
Yeah. Sorta. Come on. We better go. George Washington opens in 20 minutes. The generators.
Yep. These are the babies. Okay, what's your plan?
Did you program one of those shortcuts in this level? You know, we win by stopping Courtney from getting the generator.
It falls under the prevent possession rule. It's the beauty of the game. Why?
Okay, here's the plan. We hide in the shed and wait for Courtney to come to get the generator. As soon as she's close enough, I fling the record at her, hit her, drive her away, and thereby preventing possession.
But if you hit her with the album, you won't need the shortcut because you'll destroy her, remember?
Oh, yeah, right. That prevent possession rule? How many man weeks did it take you to come up with that one? So, guess who I had dinner with a couple nights ago? Sophie.
Sophie, my sister?
Yeah. Well, she was in town, wanted to get together. She mentioned this big bash she's having for your father's 50th.
I don't believe this. She flew to Washington to get you to talk me into seeing my father?
It's important to her, Gus. And I'm sure it's important to your father as well. I think you should go.
If you think it's so important, why don't you go?
Greetings to my friends of the shed. Toast! One heck of a fine-looking forklift.
What forklift? What forklift? What, Gus?
Courtney's got the power cable and the generator. So all that's left now is to wire up the judge's seats.
Shouldn't we be heading her off?
Well, let's come up with a plan first. Besides, she's not programmed to be there until after Law and Order ends.
I guess the idea of being overly cute never occurred to you. So tell me, Gus, what did your father do that was so terrible?
You know how a father's supposed to love and support you and push you to be the best person you can be?
Yeah?
Well, my father pushed me to be the person he wanted me to be. And oh yeah, he left out the love and support part.
Well, maybe he's coming around. I used to see cards and letters he'd sent. You just returned them.
You think he was writing to apologize? He was writing to criticize.
Look, Gus, never even met the man, but Sophie says that he really wants to make things right. Gus, the light's never dimmed. Courtney hasn't recharged. We can still intercept her.
Come on, Miss Lake. I know you're in there somewhere. Okay, baby, let's dance.
Go ahead, honey. Make a run for it. She's out of power.
Sling the album.
Gus, this is Captain Fantastic.
Captain Fantastic?
Is this the file you wish to delete?
Elton John won't work. It has to be Billy Joel.
Well, they toured together. It's got to count for something.
Yes. Wonder if that did any good.
Peter?
What do you think of that, Jackal?
He really did. I can't believe he really did.
Put your hands on top of your head.
It's about time you fellas showed up.
Called the cops on us. I hate that guy.
Hello.
Peter!
Hey, Gus, how's it going?
How's it going? Don't you know what you did?
It worked?
Yes, it worked. 1 second she was light bulb lady, and the next she was vaporized. You did it.
Yeah, listen, Gus, we got a problem. I don't know why yet, but racing Courtney froze up the computer. I'm locked out. Can't do a thing.
So, power down. What's the big problem?
We'll lose the whole search and recover, guaranteed. I'd have to find the game again from scratch.
So, if we leave things the way they are, Courtney stays erased.
Yeah, but Jackal can start a new level. We'll just keep sending in bad guys, Gus. What do you want to do?
Just, bring her back. Try and find some other way of getting rid of her.
All right.
Gus, is that Peter? Did you tell him he was a genius? Gus?
My friends, I've gathered you here today under very unfortunate circumstances. The Cold Steel Kid appears, through blind luck, I'm sure, to have discovered the means to preemptively eliminate each of you level by level. Therefore, we need to strike next not only with great force, but with great quickness if we expect to right this insidious wrong. Mr. Frederick, sadistic high school gym teacher. Premature. Gary Patakoff, sociopathic college roommate. Possibly.
So we got rid of this guy. Hey, we told you to stay clear of this property.
And now I'm telling you to turn your vehicle around and leave us.
Believe this guy? I'll get him. Hey!
Denise Wilkerson, heartless financial loan officer. Possibly. Do I have any volunteers? Yet another change of plans, my friends. Until the next time.
What happened?
Nothing good, my dear. That's for sure.
Courthouse. This is where the girl's being held. What are we doing here? I should be preparing for tonight.
The kid has handed over this level to his young lady friend, presenting us with a unique opportunity. Let's make sure we use this opportunity wisely.
Yes.
Right?
Is that Lauren's file? Because it looks so thick.
Well, apparently there was Mr. Jackal on the scene who gave the police this incredibly long statement. So are you and Ms. Ashburn here on vacation?
No, not actually. More like a business trip.
Oh my gosh, if you haven't done so already, you have to see the Lincoln Memorial. I was there again this morning and it still gives me goosebumps.
Goosebumps? Gee whiz. So, do you carry around copies of your diplomas? I read somewhere that all well-seasoned, court-savvy public defenders carry around copies of their diplomas.
I'm 2 years out of Princeton, Dr. Lloyd. I'm 26, I've litigated over 80 cases, and I haven't been a virgin since my junior prom.
Really? Your junior prom?
So you and Ms. Ashburn were out earlier just walking?
A little walking, a little talking, certainly not causing destruction of property.
No, I agree. This arrest is just way out of line. And this Mr. Jackal statement is just full of holes. It's like he's gone out of his way to get Ms. Ashburn arrested, but not you. Trust me, I could get this case dismissed in my sleep.
I do trust you, and I feel certain that if you ever represented my wife in a divorce matter, you would do your best to keep her from actually leaving me.
I'll see you inside.
Where is she?
Kid. Next time, wear a tie, for heaven's sake. You're in a court of law.
Stewart? He wasn't prepped at all. Miss Stewart! Lauren's case is up next. Miss Stewart?
Destruction of property and trespassing. Where's your counsel, young lady?
They're right here, Your Honor. Courtney Lake, Public Defender's Office.
You're late. How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Wait, she's not my attorney.
Guilty to the charge of murder of power linesman Tom Higgins.
Murder?
She's the murderer. She electrocuted him.
Your Honor, obviously my client is unstable.
I'm perfectly stable. She's an electric eel.
Objection, slander, Your Honor.
This courtroom will not be turned into a circus.
Your Honor, may I address the court?
Who are you?
The defendant's husband.
Ex-husband.
Fine, I was trying to keep it short. Ex-husband. Let me tell you something. It was no walk in the park for me either.
Hey, I resent that.
Out of order, Your Honor.
She's out of order, and I can prove it. Oh my God. I am so sorry.
Bailiffs, escort this man from the courtroom and take Miss Ashburn back to her cell. Miss Lake, I'll see you in my chambers. Now.
No, Judge, don't do it! Not without a pair of maid shoes!
This way. 5 minutes.
I can't believe Courtney got away with this.
What's really sad is a judge who can't tell the difference between a real attorney and one that you programmed from old TV shows.
Though, in Judge Dooley's defense, I only used the good ones. For instance, Perry Mason was a big influence, and I took virtually nothing from Owen Marshall. What's the difference? Jackal was smarter. Now it's over.
Don't talk like that. It's not over.
It is over. How can you stop Courtney if you're in jail? And look where you are. You're in jail.
Well, maybe you can talk to Judge Dooley. There must be some way to prove that Courtney never passed the bar. What?
The only law I know is from television. I have no idea how to file briefs or torts.
Or trespassing or murder charges. And if you don't know, then Courtney couldn't possibly know either.
Judge Dooley. Judge Dooley, sir.
Ah, the ex-husband, right? I've already signed the order to let Miss Ashburn go.
You already signed the order?
Had to. The whole case was a sham. The charges were unsubstantiated. The paperwork was a joke. And that Ms. Lake never showed in my chambers.
So Lauren's free to go?
First thing in the morning.
Oh, no, that's not soon enough. Can't you sign something else, maybe like on a business card that releases her immediately?
Justice doesn't work that way, son.
But I...
Hey, we're not in. Wait for the beep, then do what you do.
Peter, listen, I can't go into it right now, but I'm gonna have to try and stop Courtney on my own. Not to put the pressure on, but in case I fail miserably, it would be a good thing to find a way of getting rid of her on your end.
Sometimes you just gotta stop and smell the roses. One fish to fry, two fish to fry. Just the kid I want to talk to. I'm thinking of turning this place into a restaurant. It's got that big, long table inside. It would be perfect for a salad bar.
I guess you forgot what we did to Courtney today. Guess who's next on the hit list?
But Courtney's back, which means you're not as close as you think. Join my sidekick right now, and the head waiter position is yours.
We're inside the game, Jackal. From here on, it's just a matter of time.
You're lying, and I don't like threats.
I never lie. And I hardly ever use threats, since I usually have no way of backing them up. You really can't stand to see me win, can you?
Is that what you think, kid? That I want to see you lose? I'll take this.
We're all wired.
Some of us more than others, my dear. Do something about that. Supreme Court Bar and Grill. May I help you?
Sergeant Zane, can I talk to you for a minute? Something's gonna happen at the Supreme Court tomorrow morning. There's gonna be an attempt to kill the justices.
And you just happen to know that?
I'm a journalist. I have it on good authority.
Well, take my advice, Ms. Ashburn. Nothing you hear in this room is good anything.
Gus, I hope you're thinking of something.
Two. TWO, TOO, TO. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Mickey Mantle. 2 men on. 2 men. Oh.
He went off me last time, Coach. I'm gonna strike him out.
I know you want to, son. Just don't try too hard.
How can you try too hard? I mean, you can never try too hard. Am I right or am I right? Don't get me right if I'm not right.
Remember, you can't do it on 1 pitch.
I'm trying to get her out with 1 pitch. It's 5:45. That's what in DC? 6:45, 7:45, 8:45. That's late.
Yeah, he's just about ready.
Yeah, bring it down now. Okay, let's go.
What was that?
Gus! Gus, what happened?
Jackal trapped me in the elevator. Luckily, it's true. You don't run out of air and plummet to your death.
Come on, we only got 4 minutes until the gavel strikes.
Okay, nice and easy. First, we access Courtney's character profile. Strike 1.
Gus.
Lauren, don't! You can be electrocuted.
I gotta try.
Lauren!
Gus! God! We don't have time for this.
Okay.
Gus! her with the dart. Drive her away from the generator. The gavel strikes. She can't fry anyone. Shortcuts in play. Beauty of the game, we win.
I like it.
Powers. Strike two.
All rise.
Shark-like teeth, 10,000 volts of electricity. Lovely. How about none? Strike three. You're out of here.
Peter again?
What we would try to impress upon the court, Your Honors, is that the defense's sole strategy in this case is to create a smokescreen of theoretical doubt, and thereby completely ignore the actual guilt or innocence of the defendant.
A toast to closing in on Jackal.
And the end of my journalism career. After blowing this interview, I'll never work again.
Lose a career, save a branch of government. These things have a way of evening out.
I can't believe it's almost over. I almost forget what real life is like.
Oh, it was better. Don't get me right if I'm not right.
In some ways, not as good.
So I wonder, what happened to Jackal? He always shows up for the last word.
That's it. Cold steel kid. No more Mr. Nice Guy.